Hello everyone, this is Sonali from Ponraj Park. So today we are going to learn about the number group in Microsoft Excel 2016. So let's get started. So basically we use this number group for formatting our data. Okay, so if you want to convert your data to some specific different kind of format like text format or currency format or anything like that, so you can use this option. So we'll see one by one each and everything present in this. Okay, so first of all here we get this general. So whatever you entered in Excel, like whatever I'm entering, it is basically in general format. Okay, next whatever changes you want to do, like you have to convert that into number, currency, or here we have different formats available, so you can use any format in which you want to convert that. Okay, so next here you can see we have the different commands available over here. So like first of all what I'll do is, suppose we are entering any data in this. Now you want to convert this into dollar. Okay, you want to convert that into some currency. So what you can do, you can simply click and it will convert that. If you want to convert that into some another currencies, then you can also convert that from here. Okay, so next we have here is this percentage. So for an example, like I'm entering here the number, I want to convert this into percentage. So in Excel specifically, what it will do is it will just multiply that number by 100 and then it will give you the percentage. Okay, so it is like that. So if I enter 1 also, so what it will do is it will multiply 1 with 100 and it will give you that percentage. So if you want like percentage of 50, so what you can write is enter 0.5. So now if you convert that into this percentage, it will give you the correct percentage. So this is how actually the percentage is getting calculated in Excel. Okay, so next we have the comma option. So if you have enter any such kind of amount over here and now you want to separate it by comma, so you can separate out like this. Okay, so next here suppose you want to increase this 0 over here. So currently we have two decimal points, so if you want to increase that, you can simply click over here. So from here you can increase your decimal. If you want to decrease, you can simply decrease your decimal from here as well. Okay, so this is how this whole option works. Now we'll see all those options present over here. Okay, so as I told you, general is the default format of whatever thing you enter. Now suppose I have entered this number. Now I want to convert this into a number. So what you can do is it have converted that into number for the Excel sheet. Okay, next you want to convert that into currency, you can convert that from here as well, you can convert that from here. Then we have accounting. So like in accounting, basically what it will do is it will simply add some little space over here. Okay, so that was the accounting is. So next we have here is the short date. So short date, for example, what I'll do is for entering your current date, you can use control semicolon. So this Excel will basically, what it will do is it will take your current date. So I have entered this. Now what you have to do is now basically this is the short date. You want to convert that into long date, you can simply do that from here. So now it have converted that into long date. Again you want to convert that into a short date, you can simply click and convert that. So this is how this works. So next we have here is the time. For entering time, you can use control shift colon. So what it will do is it will enter time into this Excel sheet. So here like you can see currently I have hours and minutes, but if you want to enter the seconds also here, you can simply convert that into time. So it will properly convert that into a time over here. Okay, and next is the percentage. So percentage, as I told you before, it is the same option. You can convert any format into percentage from here. Okay, next we have a fraction. So for an example, what I'll do is I'll simply calculate one fraction for now. So like suppose 5 by 2, I have some fraction over here. So like this you have suppose list of different fractions. So if you want to convert that, so you can simply click and now you can convert this decimal format into a fraction. Okay, So this is how you can use it. So next we have here is the scientific number. So in scientific number, it's like I have this. Now I'm entering some number over here, and if that number digit is more than 11, so what it will do is it will simply convert that into the this scientific format. Okay, this is how it works. Simply if you are entering some number, and that number, if you want to convert that into scientific format, you can simply click and you can go here for converting that into the scientific format. Okay, so next we have here is the text. So now suppose I have entered some data in this. Now I'm converting this into text. Okay, so now this has been converted into text. You can also see over here. Now what I do is now here I try to enter some number. Okay, now you can see you will get this error over here. If you'll click on that error, it will show you that number stored as a text. So either you can convert whatever number you have entered into the special format called number. Okay, so we can convert whatever we had entered data into the cell as number, so that error will gone. So this is how you can once you have converted into text, so it will not allow you to enter any other format. Okay, so and if you want to enter, you have to simply convert that. Okay, so this is all about this. Now we have some more options also available, so you can click here for more number format, so you will get such pop-up. Either you can click on this little arrow over here and you will get this pop-up. Okay, so here we have this different number formats available. Now we'll see one by one. So general is the basically a default format which we have. Okay, then we have the number format. So like suppose what I'll do is I'll enter some number over here. Okay, so now if I come to number, then you can see we can also increase the decimal places from here. Okay, so which you can also do from over here, and you can also increase that from here. Okay, so you can use the thousand separator. So you after each and every 3 digits it will separate that. So from here you can use that, enable the thousand separator or the comma option from here. Okay, and here we have the different formats available, like negative number, positive number, all those formats are available. So for this what I'll do is I'll enter some negative number also over here, like this, some positive, some negative numbers. Okay, now what I do is I'll select this. If I come here in this format cells, so in the number what I'll do is I'll increase this. Now what I want, that whatever number which is negative, it should get highlighted with a red mark, and I'll click OK. So now you can see here whatever the negative number were there, it have highlighted with this red. So you can use such formatting if you have a kind of data in your sheet where you want to just highlight some numbers which are positive and the negative with the red color, you can use this option. Okay, so next we have here is the currency. So if I select any number over here, and now if I click on currency, so we got here the option for increasing the decimal places. You can see here different currencies are available, so you can use that currencies from here. Okay, you can also use the shortcut for that format cell, that is Control 1. So you will get this format cell pop-up. Okay, so this was, we had seen the currency. Then we have accounting. So in accounting also what you can do is you can just simply change that to decimal, and this different currencies are available which you can click, and you can simply change that into accounting as well. Okay, so next what we can do is we have here all the different options available, like if you want to convert this special date. So if you want to convert this date option over here into different format, long format, either like the year should come first, then the month, and then the date, so you can also do that. So you can simply change your date or formats from here. Lots of different formats are available. Okay, so if you go for time, So in this time also, you can see here we have different options available for that time, so you can use that from here as well. Okay, then we have the percentage option. Okay, so in percentage you can simply increase how much decimal places you want, okay, or you don't want, so you can simply click and you can convert that into a percentage. Okay, then next we have here is the fraction. So here also different fractions are available which you can simply use. Then next we have the scientific option. So as you can see here, I have this number present over here like 7659798546. Okay, what I'll do is I'll simply, after decimal as well, I'll enter some number. So after decimal I have here the 5 digits. Okay, you can even see in this formula bar the original number format which I have entered. Now to this scientific format, what I have to do is, you can see in this sample option also, if I increase the decimal format, so you can see here after 6580, now as I made it 4, it had added that 0 also over there. If I increase, it will simply keep on adding the numbers. Okay, and now this whatever number I have, you can see here we have that same number over here, so it will simply keep on adding that from decimal, whatever I have entered into decimal, so it will simply taking up that numbers, and it will increase this decimal digits over here. You can simply click, you can see here after 7 we have the decimal, so after that whatever number I have mentioned, it is coming as a digit. Okay, so this is how you can use scientific format. Then we have text, you can simply convert any number into text. Then we have the another option, like here special option is there. So like if I'm entering some number over here, okay, now in this special, like if you have some kind of zip code, okay, or phone number, so specially so phone numbers are been represented in this format. Okay, so if you have entering any phone numbers, then you can simply get here different codes options are available, and according to the location, you will get more different options also. So you can see in some options you will get this, in some location you will not get any kind of such special options available. Okay, then we have the custom option over here. So this option is very amazing, which we get in the Excel. So using this, what you can do is, like here I get here the date format. Okay, so now I'm looking for some format which is not available over here. Okay, and what I can do is I can customly change this. So like what I'm doing, I want date, I don't want dash, I want slash over there. Then month I want, then I want the year. Okay, so I'm only adding 2 wives. So you can see here instead of 2021, it is only showing 21 over here. So this is how you can simply change the date format accordingly. However you want, you can simply customize that from here. Okay, so like this you can create your own custom options over here. You can use them. So this is all about our number group and all the options available in this number. I hope this video will be helpful to you, and if you like this video, then please like, share, subscribe and comment down your views on this. Thank you.